Hey guys, I'm Johnny from Expert Boxing here to review the top 10 Superfight 3000 gloves. So what can I tell you about Top 10? Top 10 is a company, I used to think they were from Canada, and actually I think they're like from the UK. And then they also have headquarters in Canada. They're big in the martial arts scene and the kickboxing scene, not the Muay Thai kickboxing scene, but kickboxing scene. You know, they have these, they make those martial arts gloves. I don't know if you've seen them. It just looks like a padding that goes over the knuckles. It goes over the knuckles kind of like that, and then it lays over the back. But then the hand is kind of naked, and then there's like a little black elastic strap, and that's it. It's kind of like a naked little, it's like just a pad in the back. So those are like the martial arts gloves, and then they like kind of started converting it to a full glove, right? Like a full boxing glove. So the gloves kind of have a funny shape, have a funny look. I kind of thought they were funny. I didn't take the brand too seriously. You know, when I was in Canada, I saw like some cheaper version of Top 10 gloves, and I didn't like them so much. Over there, you know, people respected Rivals so much more, and Rivals looked cooler and they felt better. But I got a chance to try these, and you know, and by the way, Top 10 does have a bunch of cheap clone glove models, very clearly made in Pakistan. These are made in Pakistan as well. But they do have some models that are higher quality and also unique, which I love. I love to see unique boxing glove designs. First off, what is unique about this? I mean, if it isn't already obvious. So they got that shell. They got the martial arts shell. It looks like a little missile. If I show you the thumb here, okay, I call it, it's like a Star Wars wing. It's like a, I don't know, like a spaceship wing. You have two straps, very uncommon. Typically people have one strap because one strap is already bad enough. People are lazy. We don't need to add two. You can also see the ergonomics. It kind of has this contour in the back that kind of matches the contour of your hand. Okay, there are many gloves out there where the back is like totally flat. So that's why it feels stiff on your hand. These will not feel stiff. So your hand, you know, slides right in very smoothly. Now put my hand right in. Boom. And then we have the two straps. One and two. Some people hate the two-strap design. I love it. I love it because everyone's wrists are different. Some people have bigger wrists, smaller wrists, or whatever. Two straps just allows it to secure it more tightly, kind of like laces. So it's kind of cool. It's like the advantage of lace-up gloves, but not lace-ups. The leather quality, okay, I don't think the leather is like the highest quality, but it's very doable. And then the padding, I was told they have their own special padding for this. It's not the typical like foam fill or whatever padding that's used in gloves. Yeah, it does feel very different. It's dense. It's very dense, but it's not like stiffish. So that's not helpful at all. You just have to punch with it to see for yourself. The thumb is very straight. It's very comfortable. It doesn't have like a forced curve. You know, some gloves, I don't have any right now, but some gloves, they're like a big flap like this, but it feels stiff and it feels like it's trapping your thumb. Other gloves, they have like some kind of curve, and then it's like, I don't know, it feels just kind of like it's bending your thumb to a shape that is maybe more for someone else than for yours. But this is a very comfortable thumb. It's kind of spacious, roomy, you feel secure, and I like it. I feel like I can punch solid. It's like a missile. It's built like a missile. Also too, you can feel these gloves, they have kind of like a competition, like point sparring vibe. You know, typically when you look at competition gloves, they're very round, right? And then they have the white, this color white here, so the judges can see that you scored with the front, with the white area of the gloves. Other than that, it's very comfortable. It's made well enough. You know, the leather's kind of slim. It's not roll piping. It's kind of thin vinyl piping here. But the price, I believe, is like $90 or maybe $110, something like that. And they are they're my favorite second place pair for cheap gloves. I like them. They're fun to use. Do I think they're soft enough for sparring? Ooh, almost there. Almost there. I don't think they're quite soft enough for sparring yet, but very close. But for bag work and all that, and for for $90, $100, these are very functional gloves. I like the two-strap idea. I like that they have their own unique design, and kind of cool too, where they put the holes all in the palm, right, where a lot of your sweat is anyway. But in longevity and all that, I don't know. Also I do like the webbing here in the finger. They have like a whole, like a thick webbing piece. You know, there are a lot of other gloves that use like a thin little leather, and it gets stressed a lot, and it often tears the glove at those points, whether on the thumb or on the knuckle side. But yeah, it's made well enough. It's a cheap and functional glove. It has a unique design, very comfy feel, very straight, like missile-like feel. And I actually I enjoy working out with these, so I do recommend them. Yeah, another thing about these gloves that's very interesting is the lining. So if I open up right here, you can see right here, there's like a little like softish like suede material. It's a little patch right here that's kind of like a soft, spurry suede. And then after that, everything else is like smooth lining. I think it's kind of cool. It's a unique idea. What I'm guessing, what it is that it's there to catch the sweat, right? So it's there to catch the sweat and also grip your wrist, you know, make it feel secure. And then the rest is a smooth lining so that you can get your hand in and out easily. That's a cool touch. I think it's interesting. But yeah, the lining is very comfortable, and yeah, and now the lining does kind of like float around in there. It does kind of like feel like a little loose bag, but I mean it's fine. You can get your fingers in, you can grip, you can make a nice fist. If you're trying to open your hand for pairing, maybe these gloves are not the easiest, right? You can see it forces your hand into a knuckle shape, but I mean, it's very relaxed, it's easy to make a fist, you feel very secure. Like the glove very naturally rolls into a fist. It's already in the shape of a fist, then when you hit, boom, the impact rolls into a fist. Anyway, if you'd like to see other great boxing tips and guides and tutorials and all that, check out my website, expertboxing.com. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once again, I'm John from Expert Boxing. Thanks for watching.